During Holy Week, our focuses, pastors, tend to be solely on Easter, specifically about nurturing our congregants and most especially trying to draw in the creasters, those people who come to church maybe once or twice a year. We have a tendency to focus so much on Easter, on the joy, on the celebration of Christ's death and resurrection, that we forget often about the pain and the hurt and the sorrow. And we forget those words that Jesus cries out, my God, why have you forsaken me?" I think as pastors, a huge part of what we need to do is guide people into learning how to cry out to God, how to be angry at God. I mean, a huge part of the Psalms is all about crying to God and saying, "Where have you been? Why are you not listening to me?" It's in the midst of those dark times when Christ shows up deep in our spirituality. Even though he's almost abandoned us. Even though he's almost gone. And I think as pastors, we need to take that opportunity to teach our people how to lament. And most especially teach our people how to be pissed off at God when he has abandoned them. Because truth be told, he hasn't abandoned them. And maybe God is asking them to sit and wait. Maybe God is asking them to learn something. Maybe he's not asking them to do anything. That's the hard part, is trying to figure out what's going on. And I think that's the lesson that we can learn from Christ. I mean, he got it. He knew what was happening. This wasn't news. This wasn't a new start. I mean, he knew from the moment that he began his ministry, this is where it would lead. And yet as pastors, as congregations, as people, as Christians, we don't often realize that our lives are going to lead to pain and sorrow and hurt. And so learning how to cry out, my God, why have you forsaken me?" I think that's a huge part of learning about Holy Week.